and they'll never find the body.
No?
No.
That's awful, that, isn't it?
Well, to be fair,
There's a lump of patio, though.
well, yeah, that and, lesson learned, don't eat my Snickers.
Well,
Well,
true.
absolutely, yeah. Or at least ask.
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 That's all I'm
the
asking
first
for.
thing. Yeah.
So,
Why not?
ABBA was once offered £1 billion for a reunion tour.
Billion?
Billion.
I'd have offered them
30 bob.
1.2 not to do it.
But they turned it down.
Because?
Oh, I think they were probably a bit old and they thought, you know what, we don't need
Oh,
it.
this is a recent offer.
I think it was probably within 10 or 15 years ago. 1 billion.
1 billion. Do you think they're at a stage where they don't need the money?
Well, if you think
Nobody's
about
at that stage.
imagine being rich.
No, there's not needing money. There's being greedy.
Nobody's at that stage.
They are.
No, but imagine being rich, right? I don't imagine that £1 billion is going to have that much impact on what you can achieve. It isn't really, is
I'd
it?
like to try.
No, but let's imagine you've got millions and millions.
That's what I mean.
You've bought the big house, you bought the big yacht, you bought the big car.
They've had it for years, haven't they?
Unless you want to buy an island,
why do people strive for it? Because
Well, not everybody does.
why does Elon Musk and people like that
Greed.
when they've got exactly.
Well,
why do they have all that money
Greed.
and yet they still want to make more?
No, but I don't think, in terms of Elon Musk, I genuinely don't think it's greed. I think it's just accomplishment. I think he wants to accomplish things.
Yeah,
I don't know
there's
about
another reason for it. There's got to be another reason.
I'm not
for
so
it.
sure anymore. I think he's suddenly a geek that's become popular and he's gone a bit nuts. But
Is he still starting his own political party?
what, Bezos?
No.
Musk?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's fallen out with Trump, hasn't he?
Yeah, but you're on about starting his own political
Oh, I don't
party.
know. He was
That
on about,
was
he was on-
with Trump, though, wasn't
he was on
it?
about-
That was something to do with
on his
Trump.
own.
he was on
his
about
own.
moving to England and starting SpaceX there, but all sorts of stuff.
Keep him over there.
But anyway, ABBA
Oh,
was
that shut
once
me down.
ABBA was once offered £1 billion.
£1 billion.
That's a stupid amount of money.
It
And
is.
they should have took it and donated it to somebody.
But do you know, to be fair, they were massive when they were out, weren't they?
Well, I'm going to see in 2 weeks' time the ABBA virtual reality concert.
ABBA on ice.
ABBA on a car park. No,
What?
the ABBA VR, and I'm very interested to see how it's going to go. Because I genuinely think when I was watching this Kate Bush thing a while ago now, and there was a point when it opened up and it was confusing, like what you were looking at, because there were obviously very good trickery with the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
So was the hologram of Kate Bush?
No, but you can imagine being sat in this space and watching a hologram and thinking, this is great.
So when you were watching Kate Bush, what was you watching?
A one-woman show.
Just
It wasn't
that's
Kate
it.
Bush.
Yeah, but it wasn't Kate Bush,
no.
but it was a very low-lit
Yeah.
place, and she was like a spotlight on her
Right.
and all that sort of stuff. But you could imagine in the future, this is how gigs would be,
But with Kate Bush.
but with anyone
Yeah.
who would allow their image to be replicated like that.
Yes.
I think
What you're saying is they're going to become more intimate.
maybe, but like I'm saying, like I don't know what I'm saying, but if I'd have gone to the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield to watch a Kate Bush concert, knowing that it was not actually Kate Bush, it was a hologram, I'd have still paid to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would have, if it looks real and it sounds real,
Yeah.
therefore it must
In
be
your
real.
head, it's
In your head,
So
it's
this
real.
ABBA
It's
thing
real,
that I'm going to
isn't
see, I want to. This is going to be the testing point for me. So
Yeah.
Stacey,
So is this ABBA thing hologram?
it's a hologram
Of
a hologram
of
show
ABBA.
of them in 70s.
Right.
So Stacey's
Right.
going there and say, enjoy ABBA, have a few wines and dance. I'm there to critique and
Yes.
look for
pull
faults.
it, pull it down.
Well, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm there to destroy
You're,
it.
you're looking for the folds. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
And if I can't find any, then I'll be over the moon.
Yeah,
So on the next podcast that we do,
Well, the next time
and-
we record, yeah.
yes, and you'll give us your verdict. I'm going to go 100% sure that A, you can't pull it down,
Mm.
Well, I'm going to go opposite.
and B, that you are going to say it was brilliant.
No,
It
I'm going
was
to go opposite. I'm going to
absolutely
say,
brilliant.
oh, the trouble were, you
I-
could see it outside.
I don't
And
think you
outside
will.
at stage, they were just like holding these puppets up.
Apparently,
No.
they're expanding. They're going to take it on. They're going to move it to other cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to stay in London. It's going to move out now. So So
I think he's going to have
think.
very positive views on this.
We'll see.
But wait, so it's my thing. So this is an ABBA design specific venue, right? For Hologram, right? And currently they're only doing ABBA.
Yeah.
So let's imagine that ABBA own this place, right?
Yeah.
They're now making multiple venues for holographic shows, which they're going to do at ABBA. They'll probably license it out to other artists. Elton John's already been scanned.
That's a nice little learner.
They are going to now produce VR shows of music artists.
Like they didn't need to make any more money.
It's not about money. But
No. It's about spreading their word, basically. Isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that'd be a great thing to do.
It's another direction in how music is evolving, and that's fair enough.
And how you consume music and how you
market
passively,
it.
Yeah,
It's fair
interesting.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about the things that may be real and may not be real.
Ghosts.
Sorry?
Ghosts.
A ghost, there's one thing. Do you remember me telling you about a band? You came over to our house like you do on a Wednesday night sometimes, and we discuss things.
We do.
And we talk about music. We play music to each other.
We do.
And I played you a band, Appalachian White Light.
I do.
Remember him?
I do.
Great set of pipes.
Brilliant. Yeah, I've got
Great
I've got 3 or 4 of his stuff on my. Has he just released a new single today?
He might have done.
I think he has.
How good is it?
Very good.
Brilliant.
He's got a great set of vocals.
Great set of pipes.
Really good set of
Yeah.
vocals.
And you're the man to know.
I am with my vocals.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Absolutely.
did you also
Silky
know
Pipes, Lawrence.
that they don't exist?
Did they not?
It's AI.
Really?
Yeah, the Gits are AI.
Who is this band called again?
Appalachian White Lightning.
Appalachian White.
So
Lightning.
that'll be quite similar to Velvet Sundown.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah. I read that.
Velvet Sundown have had a million hits.
Yeah.
Well, not just over 1 million hits. They have
On one track.
No. They have over 1 million Spotify monthly listens.
Yeah.
And
Country
so
Western.
they got onto the playlist of Spotify's playlist of Discover Weekly.
We're all diving into his notes here.
Discover
We
Weekly,
are.
and they got into the viral UK top 50.
Yeah.
It's an AI band.
It's and now the questions are being asked. Well, my question is to you. Now I played you that track.
Brilliant.
Look, I loved it, and I was searching this band. I want to know who this kid was singing, who we were, are they touring? So I goes online, and I'm reading different blogs, and eventually I ends up on. I never know whether to call it Reddit or Read It. Reddit. I ends up on Reddit,
Oh,
and there's people on there saying, "Who's this band?"
Yeah.
I've got to know who this band is. They're absolutely amazing. When are they touring? Is there any tour dates announced? Who's the singer? Is it great? Do we have any names? And then eventually we get these responses that came
Yes,
back.
but don't forget this Reddit is sometimes you're not allowed on it. It's not a trustworthy site. So is it clickbait?
No.
What you're reading?
No, there were multiple people asking the same questions that I were. I wasn't. I was just reading what other people were actually asking. They were asking the same question that I was thinking. Who's this band? Where they're based? If they're touring? Who's the people in the band? And what it turned out to be, this person came back and said, "Yeah, I've been doing exactly the same for the last 3 weeks trying to find out who this is. It's AI. It's all AI, and it's been developed by this particular person."
All right.
It's the same person, apparently, that did... the only name you can get with the writing credits, you can get a bloke's name called Forrest Walker. Now, nobody knows who Forrest Walker is. This Forrest Walker's just like... I think it's something to just throw you off the track, because nobody seems to know who this Forrest Walker is. But it's the same... Apparently, it's the same person that did Schultz Beats. Now, what Schultz Beats is, I haven't delved into that because it's, but apparently he's done the same sort of thing in a different type of genre, different type of music thing. But this Appalachian White Lightning, which is like a country rock.
Yeah.
Bluesy country rock. Very good bluesy country rock. It's all AI.
Wow.
But what does it all mean? And what does it matter?
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
It means that it's scary.
How do you feel about it, though?
So I've not heard it.
My initial reaction is, I love this.
Right.
I'm going
so how does it make you feel now?
disappointed.
I still like the track.
So
Do I feel like I've been conned?
Yes.
Slightly.
So-
but see, I've always had this thing. Where,
remember, it's still human operated. Someone human is prompting for the output.
I know.
What is?
I know. I've always had this thing.
Somebody's saying, "Hey, AI, I need lyrics for a song in this style," and then it'll go somewhere else with the lyrics and say, "Right, this AI makes music." So there's a human behind it somewhere.
Okay. Right.
I've always had this thing, and you'll be able to back me up on this, where you've got to be able, I've always been able to separate the music from the people.
Yes.
If I like the music, I don't care what the people are.
Yeah.
Oasis is a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
But if I like the music, fair enough. That's what I listen to. They can do what they want to do. So it's the same thing. If AI is a computer-generated piece of music, the end result, I'm liking. I can't help that. I'm liking.
Then you like it.
I like it.
That's it.
So what does this mean for music?
What does it mean for music?
This is just the start.
This is, yeah.
So when we're talking about virtual reality and holograms, can you imagine in the not so distant future,
not so distant future,
a festival where there are no actual real artists?
Yeah,
it's holograms and
I
AI.
had this conversation with
God,
your
I
mother
hope
actually.
not.
Well,
Because-
but you
but
imagine
what-
the
but
Black
what does it
Sabbath
matter?
concert.
No.
Imagine the Black Sabbath concert. Big stage.
No.
No, let me finish. Big stage, and what you've got is you haven't got actual bands.
I hope you don't get to that.
You've got holograms or whatever, some sort of simulation of this type of music with this Appalachian White Lightning.
So really what you're saying is the death of music as we know
I don't
it
mean
is
like
not far away.
I don't mean like you bring Prince back on stage. You've got Appalachian White Lightning, but they're not actually there.
That's
but
what I
they're playing
mean.
that music.
So the music as we know it is not far from death.
Well, music,
Because why?
it's still music, but
It's not.
do you know the Gorillas?
It's computerized. Yeah.
That's an animated
Damon Albarn.
fictional
thing.
band.
Yeah.
Apart from it's made by
Yeah,
a
I
human.
get all that, but I don't want to go and watch. Oh, right. I'll rephrase that. I want to go and watch the actual bands that I like to go and watch.
Mhm.
I don't just want to go and watch an AI band of the band that I want to watch.
Well, that's
I want to watch the band that I like to go and watch.
you're going to get that choice.
I know.
Yeah.
And the thing I don't like about it is I think the AI side of it will slowly overtake the real life
How
side of it.
successful is the ABBA
And
on stage
well,
virtual thing?
Sells out.
yeah,
Sells out.
Elvis does. Sells out.
Sells out.
Sells out. So
If a band's got some
that's
good
what
sound,
I mean by are we seeing the death of music as we know it?
see, Gary Glitter can make a comeback.
Oh, it's not the death of music. Music's
But it
still
will
music,
be.
isn't it? You could argue that
Because
people
there's
would
no
have said,
need for it.
yeah, but you could argue people would have said that when Fatboy Slim came out. Is this the death of music? It's not.
No,
is
it's
it?
not. It's a different thing, though.
But is
This is-
AI
this
just a
is-
different medium of
This is
creating?
this is computerized music that makes it up
Yeah.
on its own.
No, it's not. This is the thing. It's not on its own because somebody's prompting certain things
Yeah,
on
but
it.
that person hasn't put their lyrics into
Well,
it. Or
they might be
rhythm
saying
or-
like, "Look, I want you to give me some music in the style of the Velvet Underground," and they might come back with some Velvet Underground lyrics, and you're like, "Okay, I like this one, but maybe change this verse, make it more like something such." Right? Okay. When they finally get the lyrics, they go to another place and say, "Okay, make me some music. I want it at a certain tempo, a bit slower, a bit faster. Oh, can we have a key change here?" So it's a
right.
human using AI as a tool to create.
So
an
what you're
output.
saying is AI is
An instrument?
Yeah, it's an instrument, but it's also a sound of somebody's image.
Ooh, actually, is AI an instrument? Like, because we think of an instrument as something that we can punch notes into,
Or,
but actually, AI
but can you?
in certain aspects is an instrument, but not as we know it.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
because you can't play it, can you?
No, but you can get it to play by a prompt, so it is an instrument.
Is it an instrument?
Question, an interesting question. And I had to leave the room there because you
Interesting question. Just need to change taps.
is
It's on bottle.
AI an instrument?
Yes.
a very unusual instrument that we're just not familiar with.
That way, yeah,
because it requires a prompt.
It's a tool.
It's not making
It's a
it
tool.
without you.
Yeah.
Mate, it might be a tool, but I wouldn't call it an instrument.
Yeah, but a saxophone's a
No,
tool
it's just
unless you start
in a-
blowing in it and asking.
Not an instrument in
but a
the.
guitar's, you could say that about a guitar
Yeah,
or a drums.
A guitar doesn't do anything without you,
Well, a drum done.
but an AI doesn't. If you're not asking it to do something,
Yeah, well, I don't think you could call.
Not in a conventional sense, but we're
would-
not in conventional territory, are we?
I'd probably call AI a tool more than an instrument.
but if it creates music,
It's a tool that creates
Well,
music.
Garage band creates music. But
it doesn't.
It's
It
not an
requires you
instrument.
to
but
play a synthetic.
It, doesn't it? Well, yeah, you have to play it, don't you?
Yeah. So, in these terms, AI is becoming an instrument, but rather than knowing anything about music, you have to. It's what's known as vibe
In a
coding.
broader sense, I think it probably is.
You have to say,
yeah.
look, this is what I want. This is the vibe I want. Can you create it? And it'll create something, and you tweak it accordingly
This
in
is
a
what
conversation.
I want.
So you're playing it through
It's-
conversation.
yeah. It's what your image of music should sound
Yeah.
like. Well, that will do it to what
Yeah.
you want it to sound like. 'Cause
You can get
that's
it.
what you like.
You can educate AI to produce what
Is
you
it?
want.
That's interesting, isn't it?
That's a scary
very
one, isn't
interesting.
it?
Like it's completely changed the format of what an instrument is.
Yeah.
Before, the only way you could change an instrument in any real terms.
Well,
was
an
if you-
instrument
if
is
you use a
something
desk.
that you
You know,
play.
your desk, you can have it on loops. You can have, you can compress it. You can do this. You can make more treble. You can make more bass. That's the only way you can turn
Yeah,
music.
but
you can
you
use that
won't-
as an instrument.
But you won't call the desk an instrument, would you?
Yeah, you would in a sense. It's the
Well,
same sort of
It's
principle.
not.
An instrument is input equals
A
output.
man, a person, a woman has to absolutely do them sliders, make that do.
But if you didn't have any music going into that desk and you did that
What
with the
is an
switch,
instrument?
it wouldn't do all.
What is an instrument?
Something that you play.
Something that you play, something that you create noises with.
Yes.
Wait, so let's break it down. So
But
an
you're not-
instrument is an
you-
input.
You're not creating it
A
with
physical act.
You're not
It creates
creating.
a physical act.
You're not creating music with the mixing desk.
Create a physical act creates.
got- you've
yeah,
got
but your
a musical noise.
fingers aren't creating a high C.
But you've got an input
the
going.
input-
You've got an input going into the mixing desk. If you had no music going into that mixing desk and you did that with the switches,
No, we're not about the mixing desk.
nothing.
We're about the instrument. So if I was to
Nothing
play
would come out of it.
my fingers like
It's
this,
just manipulation of sounds.
Wait.
That's all it is.
my fingers like that can't make now a C chord. They
No.
can't sound like a C.
No.
But if I input it onto that machine, which is a guitar,
Yeah.
the
So-
output is a C chord.
So you're playing it.
It's input versus output. So the input is a prompt to AI, and the output is the sound that you require.
Load of bollocks.
That means
No.
is cracked.
That
in
means
it. Yeah,
that
is-
means.
yeah.
Anyway, so
No. on that theme, does music exist?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course it does.
Well,
100%. You hear it every day.
yeah. Wait a minute. I'm trying desperately.
I know you are.
Desperately.
So while you're looking for that,
Can you feel?
Leadmill has changed its name.
All right. Is
So
it staying open?
So the famous UK venue, the music venue, Leadmill in Sheffield,
Sheffield.
has closed down.
Well, they gave them 3 months last time we mentioned it, didn't we?
Yeah, and it's closed down.
Has it gone now?
Yeah, it's gone.
Is
So
that it?
and it will reopen in 2026. But a company has bought it, and it's a company called Electric Group, right?
Right.
So they own other things like in up and down the country, like Electric Brighton and stuff like that.
Right.
So they name it after their towns. So what do you think they're going to call the new Leadmill?
Mill lead.
Electric Sheffield.
Electric
Right.
Sheffield.
So it's just going to become a big chain of venues
Yeah.
for like Electric Brighton, Electric Sheffield, like Electric Barnsley.
That's pants, isn't it?
It's just, but why couldn't they have just kept it as Leadmill? But
Do you think it's, if they're not going to change the building, do you think it's still got the same nostalgia? Is it still going to be Leadmill to
well,
people like us that know it as Leadmill?
Richard Hawley and Jarvis Cocker said that.
It's only
they're
a
gonna-
historical thing, though, that they're into.
Yeah, it's what we know it as, Leadmill.
Yeah,
But
when we have
it-
to, well, do we have to constantly keep holding on to the past?
If-
No, you don't. And it's true, you don't. And things change and nothing's constant. Richard Hawley and Jarvis Cocker said that they that they're going to crowbar off their blue pack because they made that work there, and they don't want this new company to use their leverage off their.
I get that.
If you, let's say in 2 or 3 years' time, you go and watch a band there, would you say, "Oh, I'm going to Music Sheffield to watch so-and-so," or would you say, "Oh, I'm going to Leadmill"?
It'll be Thursday. One of those things that a younger generation won't understand. You have to translate it. I'm going to Electric Sheffield, but you'll say originally you go, "I'm going to go to Leadmill."
Yeah, I think.
And the was like, "Oh, it used to be.
It's all about that.
It's now Electric Sheffield."
We're always living. I think in the ever-present past.
Yeah.
But the ever-present is always moving constantly. You can't stop that.
So you can't. No.
So
it's still the same. You
can only hold on to that past for so long. And then, eventually you got to let go of it.
I would imagine for the first couple of sessions though, or first couple of bands, you could, if I go, I'm going to say to you, "Oh, I've got tickets for so with the plane." "Oh, Leadmill."
Now, are you going for the venue or are you going for the band?
No, what I mean is, I'd say Leadmill because it's what annoys us, Leadmill.
Yeah.
Until it gets, imprinted in my head that it's now called Music Sheffield.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm going to call it Leadmill.
Sorry, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But it's a good question though, because it's a good question because if the band that you want to see is playing there, you would see them.
Yeah.
Despite of what the building's called.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And it would always have the same legacy because you could say, well, before it should be called Leadmill.
If they can spring new life into an old building under a different name.
It's the same bricks and mortar.
I'm all for it because there's 48%.
If they were playing next to us, Gordon, I'd go watch it.
48%
of
small venues in this country that are fading every year.
Yeah. Don't matter where Joe is.
They don't break even. Them that survive don't break even. They only just break even.
Yeah.
So any venue that can change its name but survive under another name,
why not?
Happy days. Yeah. Happy days.
Yeah. It's a sad thing that Leadmill's gone, obviously.
Yeah.
But
you have to move on. We have to accept it. All right, back to blowing your mind, Wayne.
Oh.
Does music exist?
Yeah.
Well, does it? There's two arguments for this.
Is this like if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around
if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a noise unless there's anybody there to hear it?
Well, all right. And does it make a noise when there's somebody there?
No.
It doesn't.
The thing is, music is just notes. It's just sound waves. It's just
music.
Sound waves.
Yeah, music.
Yeah. But your cognitive brain can organize that sounds, them notes, them pushing air principles into a melodic thing that you understand and you appreciate. Only a brain can do that. Yeah. It's just a series of notes.
So is it consciousness?
Is it consciousness?
Like
it's going to be a conscious brain that does it.
This is interesting because I was thinking about something quite similar today. So if you walk into a room and it's hot, right? Like this room we're in now. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, we're a bit glazed. If you walk into a room, it's hot. Is it hot? Are you actually feeling hot? Or is it just the particles that are actually moving faster that create a heat? So heat doesn't actually exist. It's a particle.
If I walk in a room and it's hot, I'm fucking hot. If I walk in a room and it's cold, I'm cold. That's it. End of. That's it. If I'm cold, I put a coat on.
On a fundamental
level. If I'm hot, I take a coat off.
It's
as
particles.
easy as it gets for me.
But your brain tells you.
I don't give a fuck what my brain says.
No.
If I'm hot, I'm hot.
No, your brain tells you it's cold. No, your brain tells you it's hot.
If my brain says, "Oh, Wayne, it's cold,"
it's vibration frequencies that are vibrating rapidly to create heat.
You're complicating life.
Wait.
So then when you think about music and what is music? Music's a collection of sounds.
Yeah, it's frequencies.
What is a sound?
Again, you're complicating life.
A sound is something that...
This is the question.
A sound is something that manipulates particles and creates a vibration, and which your ears pick up on vibrations. So music technically doesn't exist. It's us that's making
sense of it.
It's us that's recognizing patterns.
We make sense of it.
What? No, I'm not having that.
We recognize patterns.
No. So why don't you like some stuff but you like others?
Okay. Yeah, but you know what you just said there, don't you? You've just said you've agreed to what I've just been arguing.
Because
right, there's different countries throughout the world, different tribes, different nationalities that like different things.
Right.
They all have the different style of music. Look at the Japanese music. They've got a thing there. It's got like 3 strings on it. Bang, 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 bang. And it sounds, to the Western ear, it sounds awful.
But it don't matter if it's only your brain that concepts it.
Well, no, this is the point. To the Western ear, it sounds awful.
So you're saying they've got different brains?
No, let me finish. To the Western ear, it sounds awful. But to Japanese, it sounds absolutely, that is the traditional type of music.
So Japanese
that is the best type of music.
Japanese have got different brains.
It's all about how the brain registers it.
Another way to think of it is that a chimpanzee doesn't resonate to any music that's played at it.
What you might find as being sad music to some people is happy music.
Then they're sad.
Sorry?
Then they're sad. Sad music.
No,
No matter who listens
not.
to it.
No, it's not.
It is. If
No,
you get something about somebody dying
you listen,
dying or
you listen to
wife pissed off, it's sad.
You
if you get
listen to
something about running through port with
if I can talk of you long enough, you'll give up.
with a 4-pack, then it's happy.
So you've got all these different modes and different Dorians of sounds and things like that. Dorian Lithium and all them. They're all different moods, basically, aren't they? Now, some nationalities appreciate that particular gypsy music to Latin music.
Right.
Because that means more to them than that one. They can appreciate. It's the same thing. It's how your brain is accustomed to accessing it.
So this is slightly off.
It's true. You live with it every day.
This is linked to what I'm about to say, but you
can say no, but we live with it every day.
No.
So
it's like, why do people like reggae but they don't like soul?
The interpretation of music.
The thing is
the interpretation of it, maybe.
The brain interprets.
No, it's what you
so
like.
There's this musical artist that you can say blue. And it will come up with a chord progression or a chord that represents blue, or a way of phrasing notes that represents blue to him, right? So it's a reverse format of synesthesia.
Yeah.
So I have synesthesia, and apparently it's like 11 or 3% of the population had synesthesia, and it's where sounds produce colours. And I've not been aware of it being produced the other way around, where this guy is you can say a colour and he'll produce a sound. So sounds to me produce a colour. So if he can,
but it's not just sounds that produce colour. It's everything in your world produces colour.
A sound.
What's Monday? Say.
Yeah, but Monday is made up of sounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just an example, so Wayne can understand what we're talking about here. Name one of the days from Monday to Friday.
Saturday.
Yellow. They have everything has
a month.
Everything has a colour.
Name a month.
March.
Black.
Why?
It's what happens.
That's my birthday month.
But it doesn't mean it's bad.
Why would you put this?
I have maybe about 9 colours, 9 or 10 colours, and there's slight variations. Like you can have red, you can have ox blood red.
Everything's got a colour.
Everything's got a colour. Like, so the best example I can think of, and I find it very strange that nobody has this, but when a drum kit is being played, every bit of it has a different colour. It's like, bah, 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 bah. And it's not like you can't see for colour. It's like if I said to you, imagine an apple, think of an apple. You can see it turns out not everyone can do this, but you can imagine an apple in front of you. It's like that, but generally it's like Indian parties where they're throwing like powder paint at you in the street. It's like that. Bah, 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 bah. But you can still see, but you get spritzed with colour.
Colours. Yeah.
Everything is related to the colour.
Yeah, it's on the spectrum. Apparently, it's a spectrum thing, I think. But this guy can do it in reverse, so you can say a colour or whatever, and he can put that to music.
That is.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And when you listen to his music, like, oh, yeah. So music, but that's what. But the reason why I'm telling you this
is
because
that guy a musician?
Yeah, he plays piano. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because music is in the mind.
Yeah.
Your brain organises them frequencies. Your brain
you
organises.
You hear what's being played.
Sorry?
You hear what's being played.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's all notes. It's all sound waves. It's all sound waves. And you've got a cat doesn't hear what you hear. A dog doesn't hear what you hear. Because
Do you hear what I hear?
I hear what you hear. Because I'm not a car.
Well, we don't know that we hear what we hear.
Well, I don't know.
We don't know that we see the same colours that we see.
No. He could be yellow for us. I don't know.
Well,
are you yellow?
No.
Oh, okay.
So if you're now saying that you don't hear what I hear, how can you like the same tracks as somebody else?
I don't like all the tracks that you like.
It's not that he doesn't know.
No, not all of them.
We don't know that.
That's the point.
But it's just majority of them.
Your brain organises things in a different way than mine does.
I don't think I'm having that.
I know he won't.
Well, on that note,
goodbye.